How did you come up with your art style? I kind of didn't. To this day, I don't really think I have a unified art style. I kind of hover between a few different styles and I jump back between them all depending on what I'm doing. I want a unified style, but I'm not quite there yet. Art takes time. Hi, I love your work and can't wait for more content. Thoughts on Inklings and how would you design them if they became canon? Who would you like to collab with most one day? Inklings, I've only seen brief things talking about them, mostly with the shop glitches or whatever that was that went around on Twitter for a little bit and I think has been patched out, but I'm not actually positive. I've never tried it. Honestly, I think I'd have to think on that more. I'd have to sit down and design it on paper to figure out what I would do. Like the Inkling glitch itself, I'd mix the attributes of the face and then do completely new hairstyles that mix up the Inklings and Octoling hairstyles. As for the second one, to be honest, I think the person I would like to collab the most with is probably Scott Falco, Failboat, Radical Soda, or Call Me Kevin. Two of those individuals aren't really super keen on collabs, or if anything, they just don't collab very often, being Call Me Kevin and Radical Soda. I'd love to just even just chat with them. Like they just seem like such personable people. I'm really happy. I just enjoy their videos. They make me really happy. What made you decide to make YouTube content? Also, what do you feel like you could improve about yourself in the future? For YouTube content, it was really just I've been watching YouTube since I was in, I want to say elementary school. So I've been watching YouTube for a very, very long time and I've always wanted to make videos. As for what I would like to improve about myself in the future, better sleep habit. I went to bed at 3 o'clock last night. What topics are you thinking about or planning on talking about on the channel? Several topics. I think I'm gonna mostly we're gonna just stick with Nintendo stuff for a little bit and then I'm gonna edge in some cartoon content when able. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube under an hour? And have you ever solved one? No. How was your day? Well, I just had to have my car towed and I'm gonna have to pay for those repairs tomorrow. I have no money now. I'm broke. Could be better. I appreciate you asking. What do you think of Deep Cup when you first saw them? Which is your favorite? When I first saw them, I think my initial thoughts were something along the lines of Big Man seems okay, if not a bit boring, but cool enough. Fry, everyone was making fun of her forehead and I kind of jumped on that train, but I really like Fry. She has a great personality and she's really cute. And Shiver is pretty cool. As for which one is my favorite, I have to say Fry. I don't know, she's really pretty. I like her personality, she's funny. How much would you pay for the DLC when it comes out? As much as it costs. I've noticed that you have used Mother Music, and so I was wondering if you played the series. Which one was your favorite? If you haven't, do you want to? Also, what are your top 5 favorite games? As for the Mother series question, I actually haven't. I have a few friends that love the series, and I personally have been wanting to play Mother 3 because I've been told it's amazing, and the music from it is really, really good, and that's why I use it because it's just fun. As for top 5 favorite games, let me think. Minecraft, Starbound, Splatoon, TF2, Gmod, and yeah, I think that's it. In no particular order. What's your favorite game and why? I find it fascinating hearing about other people's favorite games. The reasons they give, even for the same game, are always really different. I guess this is kind of a follow-up to the last question. I think my top favorite game, like I said, has to be Minecraft. On top of the fact that, at this point, it has a nostalgia factor. I've been playing Minecraft for 10 years, and there's still so much I haven't done. There's still so much to do in the game. It's kind of insane. But yeah, no, it's Minecraft. Who is your favorite Splatoon idol? Callie. Wait, no. Marina. Wait, Pearl and Marina. I know there's no S at the end of your sentence. I don't care. Pearl and Marina, they're a combo. Cause they're dating. Yeah. Okay, next question. Here are my questions. Question 1, what's your favorite TV show? Question 2, in the future, will you try to make your own fan game? The Owl House. It's the Owl House. I don't know what else it would be. It's the Owl House. Unless we're talking about animes, and then it's something different. But I'm pretty sure there's a different question that asks that, so we will get to that later. As for the fan game, no. More so because I don't have the time to do that. I'm pretty booked up. Favorite song? Favorite song, probably I'm Blue. I love that song. I don't know if it's actually my favorite song because it changes every single time I listen to music. Inkling or Octoling? I switch between the two almost every single Splatoon session, but I think I prefer Octoling hairstyles, but I do think Inklings are more iconic, so that's a hard one. I don't think I have an answer for that one. That's a difficult one, honestly. Just know I almost always play as an Octoling. What is your favorite part about the Splatoon game as a whole, and what is your favorite Anarchy/ranked mode? The world building, honestly. The characters, the world building, the aesthetic, it's just all so fun. It's so much fun. So I'd have to say just the feel of it all is my favorite part. As for my favorite mode, Rainmaker. just because I win it a lot. That's really it. Have a favorite food? Favorite thing to do with friends? Quesadillas. Did I say quesadillas? Fuck. Quesadillas is it's an inside joke with my family, and I can't tell you how many times I've been to like a nice like traditional Mexican restaurant and I went, oh, I'll order the quesadilla, and just the people just look at me like I am a dumb, stupid American, and I am, but I'm not that stupid. I know it's quesadilla. I took 4 years of Spanish class. I know. I'm just stupid. Favorite thing to do with friends? Just hang out and talk, honestly, or draw. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Other than yourself, of course. I'm not my favorite YouTuber. I don't make enough content to be my favorite YouTuber yet. Or ever, probably. But I have to say my favorite YouTuber is Call Me Kevin? It's Call Me Kevin. He's just a goddamn delight. That man is so positive. Even when things do not go his way, his positivity is like a beacon. He's pretty great. Yeah. Fave Splatoon weapons / mains. What would you say is your favorite games? And I'm pretty new, but I love your videos. Very underrated. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. As for my favorite weapons, I usually do short range shooters. Splattershot Jr. I've been playing an absolute crap ton of recently, and I've just been dominating games with it. Least favorite weapon to use in Splatoon, and what's your favorite game and why? Favorite game already answered and why. My least favorite weapon is the umbrellas because they don't work well. They don't work properly. If you had a chance to fix a Splatoon weapon you dislike, which weapon would it be and why? The umbrellas. Freaking love the concept of them. I always love the shotgun type classes, and I want them to work correct. I really do. Can we draw fan art of your Sona, and are you against more risky work? Of course you can draw fan art of my Sona. That would make my entire day. I love seeing fan art of Sonas in general, and that would absolutely brighten up my day. I would love that so much. If you do, please tag me in my Twitter. I will pop something up here, or I will put it in the description. As for more risky work, I don't care. I am not against not safe for work or like more provocative work, because at the end of the day, it's art. It's still art, and if you're against that, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's your opinion, and it's completely valid. Not safe for work art can be harmful. It can be overly degenerate, and I do think that can be a problem, especially because kids can see it very easily, and it's very easy to access. I do think that can be problematic, but also, I don't give a crap. Fan art's fan art, and I would love to see it all the same, so I don't care. But if you do it, try to keep it more wholesome, if that makes sense, because even though it sounds impossible, I think not safe for work art can be cute, it can be wholesome, it just needs to be done right. And like cuddly, not safe for work type of stuff, if that makes any sense, that's cute. If you tag me on Twitter, be aware that I will not retweet it because I want to keep my Twitter like a 16+ type area. I don't want to retweet discreetly inappropriate things, but if you DM it to me, I'll make sure to respond to you, and like I appreciate it all the same. Art's art. Also, more tame. Favorite cartoon? Well, we already answered this one, so I'm gonna insert favorite anime. And with that, I say The Demon Girl Next Door or Bloom Into You, because it is some freaking wholesome Yuri goodness, and wholesome lesbians is the best thing ever. Do you share hatred for the jet sculpture? I use short range shooters, so I don't like it, but I don't know if I hate it per se. It's obnoxious, but at least it's slow. Who is Joe? Hey, Peter. If you could bring back any map, which map would you bring back / rework? 100% Port Mackerel. It had one of my favorite Clan Blitz setups, and now it's gone. What do you think about the Splatoon series OST? If you play or played an instrument, which one? I played the flute in middle school. As for the Splatoon OST, mixed feelings. I love so many frickin' tracks, but I also hate so many frickin' tracks. But for the most part, I love it a lot. What is your persona supposed to be? I'm a Pikachu Sea Slug. How did you come up with your character? Who is your character? What's their gender and species? Are they meant to represent you, or are they just an OC / mascot? How I originally came up with my character was I was simply designing monster characters, and I wanted to do some aquatic characters because of how much I care about and love Splatoon. So I ended up trying to do a sea slug. Beyond that, the character themselves, beyond representing me, because they represent me to a degree, but they can also be seen as just an OC / mascot. I don't really have a definitive answer for that. And due to that, I'd say their gender is gender neutral, which I did purposely because slugs, or sea slugs, I don't know about all slugs, but sea slugs are gender neutral. So if you draw my character and you give them boobs, perfectly fine. If you don't, perfectly fine. I don't care. If that makes sense. If not, tell me. What do you think of your older content now? By the way, I think Guy is really cool looking. I assume by Guy you mean my new OC, and if so, thank you. As for my old content, it's garbage. As for the FNF stuff, the community was getting so negative and toxic to a point where like could not handle it. So I kind of dropped off because of that. Why'd you make yourself a slug? Interesting choice. Slugs are cool. Sea slugs in particular. I don't like normal slugs that much. What's your opinion on Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is obviously Flareon. I love Pokemon. I've been playing since Gen 3 when I was also in like elementary school. And my favorite Pokemon was Gardevoir. Then the internet happened. Then it was Meloetta. Then the internet happened. It's still probably Gardevoir, for being honest. How do you feel about the popularity / reception from your Splatoon videos you got? What other games are you interested in dabbling into making content for? I'm excited. I've been making YouTube videos for over 6 years. I've never gotten this many views or just this many views this fast. I was making FNF stuff, but people weren't coming to watch for my ideas. They're just looking at the art and going, oh, that's neat. And then, so it didn't feel very personal. This is different though. I enjoy this a lot more. As for other games, I want to make Minecraft videos, video essays, Starbound, which I'll do once my channel gets more popular because it's just not gonna get any views and I really want people to know about that game. And then just whatever the heck I think of, honestly. This is important. What are your pronouns? He, him. Why do you use stick controls? I'm not trying to sound mean. I just like to hear people's reasons. If I'm playing in handheld mode, I use stick controls because it is actually dreadful to use motion controls in handheld mode. It's not even funny. Favorite Owl House character? Amity is one of my comfort characters at this point, if I'm being honest. And there we have it, my super quick but actually very long Q&A. A lot more people asked questions than I expected, so if I missed your question, I apologize. I will try to go back and reply to those comments that I missed if I remember. That aside, I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.